Yeah?
Yeah.
So, admitting that straight up.
I admitted that straight because even the other day I was around my friend's house on Saturday and I kept waking myself up with one snores.
Nice.
It's the worst. He's like the person I room with when we like stay in hotels, and sometimes it's like demonic. I don't know how something that small can create that sort of sound. It's very strange.
The man is without a doubt Dan fecking Flint, and I recently stopped sharing it with him and moved in with Chew because every time that guy falls asleep, it's like. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's like, even his missus is saying how he's snoring and it's annoying, but he's literally like straight away as well. There's no like easing into sleeping. He like lies on that bed. Like I've thrown like pillows at him and stuff before, like while he's been sleeping. And he knows.
Worst snorer. That award goes to Dan Flint. He is a monster. Like every time I've shared a hotel room with him, or even slept in the next room next to him, you can hear him. He's like a wild animal in his sleep, like, and he's always sniffing and snoring. That's terrible.
Snorer. I mean, I reckon someone's probably said me, to be honest, on that. Yeah, I do snore quite badly.
Least professional. That's a tough one. Well, I'm the only one that doesn't drink before we play, so I'd probably say I'm the most professional, and then they're all equally as unprofessional with each other.
The least professional. Dan just pointed at me and said me, but I'm going to go with Chew.
Matt Barnes is definitely the least professional. I mean, we show up to sessions and he'll ring me 10 minutes before and be like, oh, have you got my tuner? Or have you got a guitar lead? Or one time we played a gig on our own, he asking me for a guitar pick and things like that. He kind of thinks about the party before the job. So
I'm going to go with Matt Barnes. Although he's up in his game now that he looks a bit better and he's got a bit more style. But yeah, probably Matt Barnes.
No comment. Matt Barnes.
Matt Barnes, complain about anything, everything. He was complaining today, walking from the tube station to our label offices, just complaining about it raining and stuff. He's always moaning, but it's part of like, you've got to love people for there, and I love the fact he minds. I think it's brilliant. He moans about everything.
Matt Barnes, by far. Like, I've never heard anyone complain like it. He enjoys complaining. He's like, oh, I'm bored, what can I do? Well, I think I do a bit of complaining.
Matt Barnes is without a doubt self-confessed. When he does his, he'll self-confess he's the biggest moaner. He'll moan if it's too hot, if it's too cold, if he's been sat around for too long, if something's been really efficient and he wanted it to be slower, he'll find a way out of anything to make a scene and moan.
Me, I complain about everything.
What's your favourite thing to moan about?
Oh, my favourite thing to moan about is when we're supposed to like be somewhere for interviews or photo shoots or music videos, and then we don't do anything for like hours upon end. So like someone's like, you must be here for 11. So I'm like leaving my house, I'm like rushing, put my clothes on like half get myself ready, sometimes not even shower, and then you get there and you sit around and do sozzle for like 4 hours. It is the most frustrating thing on this planet.
None of us.
Nah?
None of us.
I think it's probably me. Can I say me? I don't know, SOUNDCHECK's one of those things, it's very easy for a lot of bands to just give up on SOUNDCHECK really, because if you're on tour for 2 months, you're doing it every single day, a lot of bands just don't even bother half the time, whereas I like to have that kind of little run through just to know everything's perfect, that it's all going to work, we're not going to walk out and nothing's going to come out, you know. But yeah, I always try and just keep the mood up and just get it going, you know.
The best attitude at SOUNDCHECK? Probably Chris. Chris is the best attitude. He sort of stays quiet when someone wants him to play, he'll play, and you know, plays the songs, likes to check everything, whereas Max will just non-stop play, which is kind of annoying, and Matt probably is still in bed, and Josh half the time isn't there, so yeah, probably Chris.
I think I'm a bit of like a militant, bossy one in the band. Like I don't even know if it's to do with SOUNDCHECK, but just in general about the band business side of things. But I think just because I've got not a lot else going for me, so I just sort of do that all the time. So yeah, probably me.
Who get shit done at soundcheck? Well, let me roll off everyone's different personalities in soundcheck. Max Hellier is the most annoying person in soundcheck because he doesn't stop playing guitar. Dan, although people tell him to shut up, is not being like hitting the drum, and he's just, and I'm just like, yep, okay, that's the snare, that's just, and he just doesn't stop hitting it. That's slightly annoying. Josh turns up last minute for every soundcheck we do. Chewy, to be fair, Chewy's the most professional soundcheck because he just stands there and just sort of gets on with it and plays his guitar when necessary. I like to do that as well because I think it's just annoying for the sound guy. Poor Boo.